Hi, my name is Seth Erning.
Hi, my name is Lilia Webb Simmons.
Hi, my name is Van Branoff.
Recently, President Obama has stopped the Keystone XL pipeline process. We as a group think that the pipeline should still be discussed in the 2016 presidential debate. Even though building the pipeline will create many temporary construction jobs and bring in a lot of oil, there are also negative effects.
This is a map of the Keystone XL pipeline. The red line is where the pipe will be. The video you are about to watch is Obama rejecting the pipeline.
Good morning, everybody. Several years ago, the State Department began a review process for the proposed construction of a pipeline that would carry Canadian crude oil through our heartland to ports in the Gulf of Mexico and out into the world market. This morning, Secretary Kerry informed me that after extensive public outreach and consultation with other cabinet agencies, the State Department has decided that the Keystone XL pipeline would not serve the national interests of the United States. I agree with that decision.
There have been a lot of oil spills in the past, and that has caused damage to the ecosystem. If this pipe spills or breaks, there will be a lot of damage to the ecosystem, and many animal lives will be lost. If the pipe were to break, it would mess up the crops and farmland. And if the oil were to get into the crops' roots, they would die, and it would damage crops and gardens.
The pipeline is expected to cost around $10.4 billion. If the pipeline spills and or breaks, it would damage some people's homes and they would sue the company. It would also cost the company a lot of money to pay for the damage.
Okay. This is Eileen. She is a Pennsylvania citizen and she has an opinion on the Keystone XL pipeline. Do you think Obama should or should not have stopped the pipeline process? Why or why not?
Okay, I don't think he should have stopped it, and that's strictly from looking at us becoming less reliant on the foreign market for energy. And
Hi, this is Blair. He's a citizen of Pennsylvania and he has an opinion on the Keystone XL pipeline. Do you think, no problem. Do you think that Obama should or should not have stopped the Keystone XL pipeline process? Why or why not?
Well, personally, I think President Obama decided that with the current information that was out there as far as the ecological impact that the pipeline would have not only at the source but through the course of the country, in addition to going through Canada, I think he chose to hold off and stop it until further information could be gathered as to what the ecological impacts would be on the construction and the piping, obviously.
Right. What concerns do you have in the pipeline?
Really, it comes down to an ecological issue. I mean, when you're talking about that much oil and natural gas being pumped through a pipe, that if something were to happen where the pipe breaks or God forbid there's a terrorist attack on the pipeline, you're talking not only at the source of an ecological disaster along the I'm trying to think of the name of the oil ship, the Wilson Valdez in Alaska, which was probably before you guys were born. But that's something that, as Americans we've become accustomed to, clean living conditions in a clean environment. So I think that would be a major issue as far as the ecological impact.
We've heard that the pipeline will create jobs. Do you think that it will affect the economy in a positive way or a negative way?
I think it will. Any kind of a job that is going to be brought into the United States, and this is they're not just entry-level jobs. These are jobs that are going to be, engineers, petrochemical engineers, all the way down to construction workers. So that's going to be a major boost to the economy and to the job market for those states, and not only statewide as well as nationally as well.
Are you concerned that there would be a big pipe running through the U.S.?
That becomes an aesthetic image. Obviously, it's pros and cons. Yes, it's not going to look very pretty to have a giant pipe running through your country, but that pipeline is also going to provide oil and take away oil dependency in the Middle East to providing jobs in the United States and get the citizens back working, and not just menial jobs, that there's actually a future for them to grow in that industry.
My question is, you talk oil. We have people, refineries, new refineries that have not been built. We haven't had new refineries in the United States since the 70s. Keystone Pipeline, what will you do with that?
All right, so the Keystone Pipeline, first of all, I'd approve it because it's thousands of jobs, okay? I would approve it so fast, so fast. And Hillary should have approved it. You know, Hillary wanted to approve it, but she's been dragged so far left that she's, you know, forget it. It's a disaster. So I would approve it. But with that being said, I may want to make a better deal. Because you know what? We're bringing oil from Canada, right? I may say, I want 10%. We're going to approve it, but I want 10%, 15%. Because the truth is that the Keystone Pipeline was better a while.
Do you think that Obama should or should not have stopped the pipeline process? Why or why not?
I think that he should have stopped the pipeline process just because it could affect the environment and it could affect people's homes.
Our group has varying opinions on the pipeline. I think that the pipeline is okay as long as it is regulated.
My opinion on the pipeline is that it will not be good because it'll run through people's land, and if it breaks, it could endanger wildlife, and that would be bad.
My opinion is like Van's. However, I still think that the pipeline should be talked about for its good use of oil, but it still is bad because it can harm the environment.